So the training today started off inside with some handstand push-ups. Past couple days I've been a little unmotivated, so it's just easier for me to focus on strength movements. Don't really require much technique. Even though the handstand is a technical move, that's not really the challenge for me. So then moving on to some pistol squats with a switch in between at the bottom. Got that idea from a commercial for Street Fighter, where Zangief was doing this exercise similarly. So today is just a strength-based day. Nothing too special about it, just kind of one of those, I'd say, more boring workouts, but they're pretty easy to do, and maybe not easy to do, but they're easy to comprehend what you're doing. Don't have to spend too much energy on the technique or planning super hard. So I did a couple handstand push-ups, couple squats, pistol squats. And here I'm going to do some sprints, but before I do some sprints, I'm doing some backwards walking, backwards running. Very good for the knees and balancing out a lot of the forwards motion that everyone walks forwards more than they do backwards. So this just kind of balances and protects the knees and builds up some of the musculature that will protect the knees. I got this idea mainly from Ben Patrick, the Knees Over Toes guy, which you should check out. He's a very good channel, the ATG Athletic Truth Group. Also do some side lateral movement, just kind of for its own reason. I think it does contribute to warming up for sprinting, but I do kind of have noticed that this distance that I'm traveling, I don't know how long it is, but I'm trying to see how long I end up sprinting. So I'll do it here, and I'm hoping to get about 6 to 8 seconds. So I'm going to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So the distance I'm trying to travel is not really far enough for ideally what I'm going for. Ideally, I'd want a slight hill to make it more of a challenge. But after each sprint, I'm walking backwards to cool down, save the knees. The Ben Patrick says that you should train backwards movement the same amount as you train forwards movement to strive for balance. So I'm not really sure how I would increase I could probably run. I'll figure out something next time I do some sprinting on how to increase the time, because I'd really want to do a 6 to 8 second sprint each stride that I do. And here I do some pull-ups, pretty simple movement. I do change the grip in between each exercise, focusing very intently on drawing out the lowering portion as much as I can to build the most strength and control and muscle. I like to use a natural surface like a tree, just to make the grip a little bit more chaotic, to make my movement patterns much more robust. Here I do some plyometrics, work on some jumping, try to build some speed to help with some backflips and some explosiveness within the legs. In between here, I think I just do one set of flares. Pretty excited to see how these ones turned out. The first one seemed to be alright. It was okay. I'm kicking off the ground in the back, but it's getting less and less when I do it. My offside flare wasn't too good, but here I'll do some seated jumping. There's a whole bunch of different plyometrics you can kind of prescribe for jumping. The seated one just kind of takes use of the slack line here, which is the main reason I'm doing it. It's good to get barefoot to help spread out your toes and get outside in some nature I tried to just do a pretty basic stretching at night. I do incorporate a lot of stretching into my just daily life. I do have some videos under the tutorial section of my playlist, especially the shoulder one, how I incorporate, shoulder stretches after I take a shower. And even while lying in bed, you can incorporate movement by yourself to improve, your capabilities. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will have some more training for you tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.